What's up, you guys? This is One Classic Gamer here, welcoming you back to some more of The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. And I don't know why, but all of a sudden it just got really hot as soon as I started hitting record. Like, the AC stopped again. Justin, did you turn the AC off?
And this is me, Justin, Sane 2099.
Bro, they already know at this point.
Well, I don't know. It could have been like a walkthrough where you're just on your own. Like, it's not like I'm like a recurring character in your streams or anything. It's like
Character, bro?
Look, man. Like
I just showed him this dark ass video, and now we're like watching like Zelda. You know, like.
Well. No, I'm not even gonna, like, I want to make that joke, but I'm not going to. Like, no, I'll go ahead. Is it because I'm black?
No. Bro, wait, what? Why, man? Why?
Because it's a dark video, like you said.
Oh, yeah.
And it's also cold.
Or maybe a tornado has arrived.
Well, that's like the chillest tornado sounding like thing I've ever heard.
Bro, you didn't even know what a tornado sounded like until seconds ago.
Oh yeah, because it's not like I watched, The Day After Tomorrow or Twister.
Bro, that's made up. That's CGI and like sound effects. Okay, to bring it back to the Twister thing, which Justin just laughed me up. Justin. I was doing a Justin. It's like a gesture, but except I'm using words instead.
All right, Sean Connery.
Freaking. Have you ever seen the Indiana Jones movies? The OG ones?
I don't remember them.
The one where Sean Connery plays his dad. He's like, Junior.
I know that was like. I know that was a third one, but like I said, I seen them, but like I don't remember them. It wasn't like one of those movies where I'm like, oh wow, this is.
Dude, they're making an Indiana Jones game, and I'm excited for it, but it's only on the Xbox. I was literally thinking about buying an Xbox today, you guys, but Justin stopped me. He's like, nah, you can't, bro. You can't right now.
No, I supported you. I just said, why don't you wait until buy the new 2 terabyte, Xbox coming later this year.
Yeah. Basically.
And, so, and like I was saying, he had the money, but, I mean, why would you spend $500 to get like a 1 terabyte console when you could wait, spend just as much, and get a 2 terabyte console instead?
Some tech guy is watching this like, these guys are not using the right terminologies and all this sort of stuff.
It's like, actually, it's not like a terabyte.
It's an SSD. Bruh. I wish I had the techie smartness, but I just don't. You have the Tekken smartness. Get it? I guess not.
No, that was pretty clever. I just had nothing to like back that up though. Like I was like, damn, that was good.
You could have. I mean, this guy is so good at fighting games that he can show you moves without showing the moves. And he can describe how badass the move he just made was. Do one right now, bro.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is, like, I'll grab you, and then I'll do, like, a full Nelson. Then I lift you in the air and slam you on the ground. And then I backflip, and I turn that full Nelson into, like, a German suplex. From that German suplex, I'll slide under you and pick you up into a powerbomb. And then from that powerbomb, like, I'll grab your legs and spin you around. That's one of King's, like, chain grab moves that was, like, featured in, like, Tekken since Tekken... Actually, Tekken 2. But, since they came out with Tekken 8 and decided to make the gameplay a lot easier for first-time players, they basically took something that took me years to learn and just turned it into one button. So a 1-year-old that just knows how to repeatedly press square or repeatedly press triangle can do moves that I took years to learn. So that's why I'm kind of disappointed with Tekken and why they did that to King.
I thought you liked Tekken. Justin doesn't like Tekken.
Breaking
news, TMZ.
I just wish they gave you options. Like, hey, if you're a brand new beginner, or if it's your first time playing Tekken, like select this and get like these controls. If you're Tekken, like, you know, if you're familiar with Tekken and how to play Tekken, choose like, you know, classic control or something. Something where you could play it like the way it was meant to be played.
Justin, we should do a reaction to like we'll find a game to like mix in with it, like something like Bean Boozled or something.
No,
where we watch fucking the Dragon Ball movie.
Ugh, I refuse to do that. I will not. I see that movie once and I will never do it again. Like under no circumstances. No, I honestly think what like I would want to do, and I just don't have like the equipment to do it, is to show footage of me playing Tekken 7 with King. And show you like how I do the moves that I do, and then show footage of me playing Tekken 8 with King.
Like there are some speedrunners that they can have that screen up where it shows them what button you're pressing on the controller, basically, right?
I've seen some of those videos.
Is that kind of what you're talking about a little bit?
Well, I mean, I could have done.
Or were you thinking like just like a camera on your
hand?
Oh
no, just a camera on my hand because like I do have the buttons specialized, so I have like L1 being like triangle and square at the same time. I have R2 being like circle and triangle at the same time. Yeah. So when I play it, if you see the controller in my hand, I'm doing like multiple gestures. So imagine me holding a controller doing like
put my controller down,
like, stuff like that. And then you switch to Tekken 8, and then all you see me do is just repeatedly press like one button. It's like, okay, you see all of this on Tekken 7? Yeah, this is what it's like on Tekken 8.
Did you see I sent you another clip a couple days ago, but like when I clicked on it to watch it, like the link was like expired. But it was basically like it was like a movie clip. It was the subway fight from The Matrix. That one move he does where he goes like this in his throat. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, where he punches and blocks a punch and he just extends
And the text was basically like when you're playing a fighting game with that one friend and he just keeps spamming the same attack over and over and over again.
And it works. And
it was like, the clip was like re-edited where every time like Neo had his hand close to Agent Smith, he would do the thing like over and over. And he like picked him up by the leg and he was like, and I'm like... You get it? That shit is so funny, bro.
It's like he throws like a high kick and he blocks a high kick and then it just cuts through him like getting punched in the throat. It's like he runs on the wall to do a backflip and it just like cuts to him getting punched in the throat.
Dude, my favorite scene in that movie, the one that I used to rewatch over and over and over when I was younger, is the fucking shootout scene in the bank entrance.
Yeah.
When they walk in and he's like doing the like, you could please remove any metallic items you're carrying, and he just goes like,
he opens
holy
the
shit!
Like, and then sees all of those guns.
I don't know why, bro. Like that scene, I just rewatched over and over when I was younger. You know, there were a few action scenes in like late 90s, like early 2000s movies that I used to rewatch over and over, like I, Robot. Did you ever see that? With Will Smith?
I did.
You remember the fucking scene where he's like in the tunnel and like the two like fucking trucks that like...
And then they turn sideways.
And then he gets trapped. Like, I remember watching that when I was younger. I was like, damn, this shit is fucking intense, dude. Because it's like you have nowhere to go and they're like closing in on him. And they're also jumping out of the fucking... You know, like, truck onto his car and shit, you know, like...
Didn't he have a line that was like, there's no way my luck could be this bad?
Yeah, and then like, and then the thing lights up red and he's like, oh, hell no!
Yeah, I do remember that specifically, because, like, that's how I felt when I saw it.
Yeah.
Because, like, when I was watching it the first time and I seen that truck turn sideways, and I was like, dude, it'd be crazy if there was, like, a bunch of robots. And then it was, and then I'm like, dude... After everything you went through, now this.
I actually really fucking like that movie a lot. I, Robot.
No, I really did.
I can rewatch that movie every couple of years and still like really get like enjoy like. And I feel like the effects now still hold up. You know.
And see what's so crazy is like every time I've seen movies with like AI and stuff, it all follows the same premise. Like. We become so dependent on AI that AI is like, dude, you guys are so stupid. You can't take care of yourselves. We have to take care of you.
Yeah.
And then it's like, they essentially turn on us, and it's like, okay. And see, like, I kind of had a thing ever since I saw Terminator 2.
Dude, that's a movie I would love to see in a theater. Terminator 2.
I wish.
If they were playing it, I would go and see it, you know?
I would too. And they said that the only place that you could actually still see it in 3D is Universal Studios in Japan.
Really?
Really. They still have it to this day.
That's crazy, bro. Oh, did you see that?
I caught the tail.
The fan hit him and then he went and went flying. See here, this is a case of me torturing the Korok for my own amusement at this point because I'm so sick of these things. You know? I'm like, I'm gonna put them near the enemies. I don't think it actually does anything if they get attacked by enemies. Because you gotta think, like, with these, your objective is to get them from one destination to the other. So, like, if you leave it somewhere on the map, no matter where you travel to, it has to stay there where you left it, you know?
Okay.
Otherwise, how are you going to solve the puzzle, you know? Like, is it just going to reset, you know? Now I'm, like, pretending like I know how this game's engine works. Like, when I'm one person talking about, like thousands of people's work, you know? Like,
Right.
But, like, we went from iRobot to fucking talking about video game design.
And, well, since we are talking about, Zelda
Computers.
and computers in the Mindtac Shrine, I think it's just the
God
appropriate
damn it, my
time.
chair.
That slow decline.
I hate that. When I try to make it go up and then I sit down and it just goes...
And it just slowly sinks down anyway.
Don't do it, okay. Oh, I wish we had done video cameras for these videos. Well, too late now.
Well, where would you put what in the lower?
Probably
corner?
up in the right corner, you know.
Well, I don't think we're doing like reaction videos. Like, well, leave it like a like, comment, or subscribe. Wait, leave a like. I don't know if like. Okay, look. Let's start over. Okay, scene 2. Take 2. All right. So if you guys want to see camera action of Classic and myself...
What shrine?
Or trying to...
At Shrine. Oh,
Oh no, we really are back at the... Okay, it really is like an act 2.
This is take 2, bro.
Okay,
Take two.
If you want to see camera footage of our reaction and our commentary with us in the video, leave a comment down below. And... well, I don't really do anything but show up, but like he'll do whatever he can to try to make that a reality for you.
This guy. Look at this guy, bro. Like, what's wrong with your face, man?
It's a dill pickle,
like,
man.
this guy was minding his own business, and I literally just was like...
Shot him in the eye.
Like, hey, what's up? You know? And that was that.
And that was the end. Part of me kind of wishes there was still, like, that game over like, shot screen.
Yeah. I don't think I get it again. I don't know.
I doubt it.
I mean, this is the second to last Korok video. We got one more after this, and then the Koroks will finally be done. And then there will only be 2 more parts remaining. The next part is going to be the last part that Justin is in. The second to last video I'm going to do solo because there's a shit ton of things that I'm doing in that video. I'm doing, like, the guy whom I've helped hold, the guy with the mullet, you know? I'm helping that guy hold up all the signs for him. There's still like 70 of those around the world at this point. I am fighting all of the mini bosses. There's like 250 of those in total. And I'm just doing a shit ton of stuff, basically. And it would be easier if I just was walking you guys through that stuff, I feel. So, but I really, really am trying to save everything for that final boss. Like, I want the final video to be nothing but that last boss, you know? I would love to show you some of the ending, Justin, to this game. I feel like you'd be on board with it, bro. You'd be like, this is kind of cool.
This is kind of cool.
Look at the skeleton.
Part of me thought it was like
It's
Zelda
a
for a
kaiju.
second. Like Zelda didn't make it in time and she just died, so like her like dragon remains just stays.
Like Ashley getting carried away.
Pretty much. Into the darkness, like...
Leon! I guess she was like so much dumber in the original game. You know, they made her a little bit smarter in this game. Like they have that feature where when you press on the right stick, you could either order her to stay really close to you or to like back up and give you some space and like spread out, you know?
Right.
While you're like fighting guys, but you got to be careful when you do that because a guy could just walk up and like pick her up like no problem, you know? Like the AI is actually pretty smart, but they also kind of still have those zombie physics where they'll go like, "Whoa," you know, some of them, you know? Like I feel like the AI gives you a lot more time to like run by them, you know, without getting like hit. But they do it like that because if you notice, like the fights, they throw a lot more of them at you at once, you know. So if you just got swarmed, you'd probably be like, honestly, fucked really, really fast, you know. But like, yeah, we're at the end of this video almost. And you guys believe that?
Right. I mean, time flies when you're at the Mayak Shrine, you know? So it's like, it makes sense that that would be the case.
They're like, Mayak Shrine? That was like part 1. I have a lot of people who are like going back and watching the first part of this playthrough, probably because they know that it's ending soon, so they're just like, you know what? Let me see if I can do a little bit of catching up, you know? Like,
well, that's what I had to do with your Gears of War videos.
God of War, yeah, right?
No, Gears of War.
Oh, the original games?
Yeah. Because it was like, it was easier. No, there's no way I can say Simo Swak. Swak. Simo Swak.
Simon something. Simon says.
Simon Swak. Or Simon Zawak.
Simon says. Simon Zawak. Simon says whack.
Shrine. But I had to watch like those videos because for me, I don't like having to wait. Like, that's why, like, when TV shows were out and, you know, you had to wait a whole week for a whole episode, I would just wait until, like, you know, it was released on, like, Netflix or something where I could watch them all at once so I could binge watch, because I hate having to wait.
Yeah. Look at this, man. Imagine if you were falling and you had, like, a get-out-of-jail-free card like this. You could just, like, save yourself and fast travel somewhere. Like, no harm.
I would do it the moment I'm about to hit the ground. Like, I'd just be like, okay,
you're like, your phone has the app, but then when you pull your phone out, fuck, out of battery! You know, like...
Oh, dude, that would be the scariest moment.
Like, it's like that split second, oh shit, right before you die. Like, that's the most terrifying thing in the...
And that's the thing, if anything else, I would probably, like...
We're getting close.
Try to turn around so I wouldn't see the impact, because it's like, when you know it's happening, like, this is it! And you know that, at least if like my back is turned, this is Justin saying 2099 signing off along with...
Not yet. We got like 19 seconds.
So this...
Anyways, sorry. We'll see you guys on the next video. Bye. Subscribe.
Justin saying 2099 signing off. And I'm done.
Bye.